Thank you. Not sure why I was muted. I've got a new microphone too. How are you doing, Mox? Thank you for the heads up. Um, I had to fix my alerts because I kept forgetting to add them to the overlay. So they're added now. So we've got alerts. We should have music going. It shouldn't be too loud, I'm hoping. I still have a bit of a crackly voice, but you can see the haunted cookie house behind me here. We'll be doing that here a little bit later. Um, the plan right now is we're going to marinate up some chicken real quick while the chicken sits in the marinade for a few minutes. I think what we will do is make up some guacamole. I've got a fresh avocado right here. Chips. We'll do some guacamole to go with dinner. And then once we're done cooking, we'll do the haunted house. Feels good to be back. My voice. We'll see how I last. Kind of play things by ear. Yeah. How are y'all doing on this Halloween night? So yeah, I'm testing out this new vertical setup. I kind of like it because I can come over to the stove. I can still talk to you guys. I'm hoping my microphone is getting picked up well enough. If not, I will make some changes, but it's looking solid on my chart here. We'll see. But I do have the new, not new, it's the Razer Siren Mini. So we've got pan already over here ready to go for later when the chicken's ready. Yeah, so we'll just get right into it. That failed miserably. So I have just a couple of small chicken breasts here. Why did my camera just do that? I don't know. I wasn't sure how many I had in here. I gotta lift the size of this trash bag out here. Give me just a second. You know what? I love these pans. I have the 3 skillets and the wok. All of them are fantastic. Your best bet, if you're looking to buy soon, is wait till Black Friday. Here they have a really good price on them. We got my mother a set just a couple of months ago. But we're just going to dice this chicken up pretty small. My movements are a little bit slow and whatnot right now, so bear with me while I... Yeah, with it being so close to Black Friday, your best bet is to wait until Black Friday. A lot of times they'll have a set for the whole kit. Everything from the skillet to the pots and pans. I didn't really have a need for pots and pans. I have some really, really nice pots that I prefer those. But I might get the whole set here down the road. You know, and when I first started looking at them, I was like, oh, it's all just hype. But you know what? I have had phenomenal luck, and it has just worked so well when I'm trying to brown anything. When I made my butter chicken the other night, um, it it browned that chicken perfectly. And then when I was done, ran a little bit of water on it, wiped it out, and nothing stuck. You just have to spray it with a little bit of nonstick spray. Every time I cook, I just put a little spray of pan in the bottom of it. No matter really what I'm cooking, it just adds that extra little bit, and it sears up really nice, and then this bag's big enough. Color on it. I love these pans. Non-stick pans can't brown anything. Yeah, so it's actually not pure non-stick. So if you look very, very carefully, see if I can get it to focus. The hex pattern that you see is actually stainless steel. So it's a hybrid pan. It's not just non-stick. I need to get sponsored by HexCloud, but I'm too small. I don't think that's going to happen. Because I've had at least 3 or 4 people that have gotten HexClouds already. I hate this cutting board. I should have brought mine from home. And I don't have a rag in here, and I'm already almost done, so there's no point. All I've got is the rag for the dishes, so I need to keep that where it's at. Start making some calls. Sounds good. Appreciate it. My knife skills tonight are leaving something to be desired. I am still kind of out of it from being sick the last 3 weeks. Did a calculation. As of today, it would have been 3 weeks from the day I got sick. Hey, welcome. It's a Michael Bay film. How you doing? Did the alert go off on that? I didn't hear it. There was no sound alert. Okay. I don't think there is a sound alert for follows. It is, but I don't think, can I add it? It's weird that it says it's active. Eating candy while watching you cook up real food. See, and I didn't get any Halloween candy this year. I actually had another conversation because, as most of you know, I'm house sitting right now. So I texted my parents and was chatting with them about it. And because I wanted to stream, they told me don't put just candy out on the porch because um, there'll be a couple kids that come early on, and then about the third or fourth kid that'll show up, they will take all of the candy that's remaining in the dish. Um, and then you'll still have people coming up trying to get candy at the door. And so I didn't get home until kind of late anyway, so that was part of it as well. No candy this year, and I feel kind of bad about it, but Roxy also does not do well when there's a bunch of people, a bunch of kids trying to come up to the door, and it's a bad combination for her. She's never done well with it. So yeah, I'm that person. Most years I'm not even home for Halloween, or not at my place, or if I am, not this year. See, it's discovered that she needs to go lay down, so she's over in the living room, family room area, just kind of relaxing at the moment. Earlier, she was actually munching on. He did come and knock on the door. She had to let them know that she knew they were there, but she did this like mixture of a bark and trying to eat. It's just hilarious because it was like this half bark, half I'm trying to eat sound. It was really entertaining. This is just going to be a quick marinade. You guys can see the recipe. It's kind of by eyeball. It's actually more chicken than I have designed the recipe for. So we'll just kind of play it by ear. You can still kind of see me wash the dishes. Got cutting boards here. Is that one piece for the dog? Tossed in the trash. I've got my trash can on me here. Alright, so there's the chicken. We're just going to make up a quick marinade. assembly that we're going to make here in just a few minutes. Get muted again. Oh, the mic probably. So I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast, and so it has background removal. I think I'm going to turn that down a little bit because it means y'all can't hear much. So let me turn that down a little bit. Is that any better? Okay, excellent. Yeah, because you guys want to be able to hear at least a little bit of the knife sounds. We're actually going to add a dash more here. Lime juice doesn't spray it everywhere. That's fine. And then I've got, I'm going to do some cumin. Do some smoked paprika here. I love the taste of paprika. And just a quick whisk here. If this isn't enough, I will make more. And it probably isn't enough, but that's okay. So let's just add some. The biggest thing is I'm trying to use this lime juice to use the acid from the lime juice to tenderize the chicken really, really quick. Kind of break it down a little bit so that it picks up all the flavor in a very short period of time. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to need to make a bit more. That's not quite enough. Let's grab some more cilantro here. I don't need to be real with it. Doesn't have to be too fine, just need to get it diced up really nicely. So add some cilantro. Let's grab some more oil here. I've got enough. Yeah, I feel bad because I know a fair number of those people. Cilantro is like one of my favorite ingredients. It can be used on so much. But if it tastes like soap to you, a lot of times parsley can help. It can help be that. It doesn't have quite the same taste, but parsley is a good alternative. Move all this around. So I'm just kind of massaging it, trying to get all the cilantro and all the ingredients kind of mixed around in here. And it has coated the chicken quite nicely. So what we'll do is we'll just let that sit here while we make some guacamole. I'm going to rinse this real quick. So we are not going to be making in the recipes list, you will see the elote salad. I actually already made it. I made it a couple of days ago. Grilled corn is probably one of the best things you can use, but that is the elote salad that we'll be using here later. It is fantastic. Smells incredible. So good. I hate these plates. Keep trying to convince my mother to get new ones. So real quick, we're just going to go ahead and slice the avocado. It's okay that it's not perfectly centered. This is a perfectly ripe avocado. Let's grab a fork here because we're going to mash this bad boy in. We're just going to go ahead and scoop the innards of this avocado out right into the bowl. Spoon would probably be quicker and get more of the avocado from the peeling or from the outside. But I mash with a fork anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you know, avocados really kind of moved to a whole new level these days, which I think is good. I need kosher salt. And so I can't really fault people who don't know how. Use this unless we need it. Also, tip for those of you that don't know, if you're going to juice a lime, press it down onto break up that interior structure, That'll get all those juices flowing. And if you don't already have one, get yourself a juicer. Look at how much juice just came out of half of a lime. And then, beautifully used lime. I have a half for later when we finish making the tacos. And a lemon squeezer will actually do just fine with limes. This just happened to be both. So we'll just go ahead and start to mash up our avocado. Add some salt so it helps with that mash. And I like the large flake kosher salt. Lime obviously does two things. The first, it helps preserve it and keep the avocado from oxidizing, not preserve, so to speak, but it helps reduce the rate at which it oxidizes, which is that nasty brown color that you get. The other thing it does is adds acidity and that citrus taste that is just so hard to beat. We'll go ahead and dice up some tomato here. Don't need much. Because we've got a bunch of other ingredients that I've actually already diced up because I've been making guacamole all week. One of my favorite things to munch on. Fantastic snack. Healthy fats. It just goes great with so much. Alright, so we've got some tomato in there now. Let's set that off to the side. So this right here is a combination of jalapeno, red bell pepper, cilantro, and green onion. We'll just go ahead and put a small handful of that in there. I cheat. I use taco. Hey, crushers. The hot tub while cooking is not going to happen, but hot tub. You guys are going to hear it first, probably in the next couple of days. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, so I like a lot of stuff in mine. Oh, and there's red onion in here too. I like to keep just fresh so that it's in my fridge and ready to go. Couple days I just dice up some more of the peppers and onions and green onions and cilantro just so I have it fresh. That is my favorite way to make guacamole. Super easy. Crushers. Don't get me bad. Okay, so we have, I'm going to taste test that real quick. That's the important thing, right? Is taste testing the guacamole. It's going good. We have the chicken in for a quick marinade in cilantro lime mixture. Just finished making some guacamole. It actually needs a little bit more salt. You wouldn't have a complete dinner if you. So this is the elote salad that I made the other day. I've eaten part of it. Need to grab a bag for that. I think we should probably go ahead and start getting the chicken cooked down so we can make up some quick tacos. And then we have this bad boy over here in just a little bit. Garlic can go away. I don't need any more of it. Cumin can go away. I talk to myself so I remember to put everything away. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the pan going here. Move my bag of chips. Just a quick spray with the Pam on the plate, or on the I need to clean the stove tonight. Ugh. Talking to yourself is fine. It's when you ask answers when you're going crazy. Yeah. Don't want to get into that. While this is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and dice up some onions so we have it as a fresh topper for the tacos. We're going to do kind of a hybrid street taco. So these are just going to be, let's get rid of this initial fuzz that happens with the exposure here. Okay. I don't need much onion because it's just me. I didn't have any white or sweet onion. So we're going to use red onion. But I actually prefer the taste of red onion. That is way more onion than ask and answer, so your brain lagged on your phone. Happens. Okay, so we've got some red onion, way more than I'm going to need for probably the 2, maybe 3 tacos that I've got here. Nice and hot. We'll go ahead and let these get kind of brown on one side before we do any sort of flipping with it. And there's a fair amount of liquid in here, so that's going to kind of impact things. Raw chicken's been in that, can't reuse that. We'll get that nice and washed. That brightness. Crushers, crushers. What am I going to do with you? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'm surprised Mel hasn't been by yet tonight. How does the audio sound from my microphone? Better than the wireless one that I had a while ago? You're about to take me out to the hot tub with me? Nice. You can see the amount of liquid. I'm going to see if I can adjust this, because that is... Stove is... Let's take a look and see what my filters look like. Nope, nothing there. Let's take a look at the brightness. Configure video. Oof. How's that look? Is that any better? Sounding nice. You're on your phone though. This thing is so tiny. I'm just waiting for that's what she said. Look at how small that microphone is. Oh, there's so much liquid. I'm about to cook off. Your Pokemon collection will grow, you swear. The problem with this chicken is it's been in the freezer, and so there's some moisture left on it. Then the lime juice that we added. But man, it smells good in here right now. I've got the heat up high enough that... So one thing to note on hex clads. Can't run them on high. There's no reason to. They do such a good job with heat transfer that you don't need to run them on a high heat. And I will say I'm really happy because I've always had my metal pans have always had problems. If they have a metal handle, they have a problem with getting hot. It doesn't get hot until right at the this otherwise is cold. So I'm really happy with them that way. And I'm doing flour tortillas because I went to 2 stores and I gave up after 2. All the stores that I went to were out of corn tortillas in this size. So we're doing flour tonight. Not super happy about it, but it is what it is. We live in an apartment, so if you use the highest heat, it smokes it away. I've heard good things about granite stone. I love my hex clad. I just, It has never done me wrong. It is super easy to clean. It does a great job with browning. Uh, I'm super happy with it. It's a bit on the spendier side, but I personally, I think it's worth it. I cook eggs in it every morning, and I have no sticking. As long as you just use that little bit of spray, or use a little bit of butter. I, however, do not brown. This is as dark as you will see me. I'm either a lobster or that's your default setting. It's my issue is the ginger. I haven't shaved in a month. There we go. And now that we're starting November, I can't shave anymore either. So we're just going to go mountain man style. Alright, we've got most of the liquid cooked out. We're going to get this browning real nice. Real quick. Things are going to move fast. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. Oh. Crushers, I'm going to blush if you keep doing that. So one other thing I really like about cooking at my parents' house, they have a gas range. Austin, Biscuit, shaved today for the first time in over a year. Wow. Oh yeah, that's part of the reason for the hot tub stream. I'm Mox. I will tell you right now, if I find a place that I move to, if I'm looking for a new place and I find a place with a gas range in the kitchen, I will be going. Doesn't matter how much it costs. How are you doing, Biscuit? Pastel. Everybody's showing up. Biscuit, the doorbell hasn't... No, I'm not giving out candy tonight. I was trying to avoid it because of Roxy. I'm just kind of trying to do this. But the doorbell hasn't even rung in several hours. Or not several hours, probably an hour. You have a gas range at your house? That's awesome. I'm jealous. You know, free room. Alright, so this is going to come together and start browning really quick here. All the liquid's gone. You can hear it starting to sear. You can start to see some of these pieces are getting some nice color on them. Pastel, how are you doing? Biscuit, how are you doing? Austin, I'm proud of you for shaving. Did you accept Trident layers as rent? You're surviving? I think that's all we can ask for, is that people survive. I should drop the plate. Again, I hate these plates. The smells in this place are fantastic right now. Yeah, I hate these plates. I keep trying to get my mother to get new ones. They don't photograph well as part of the issue. They work fine, but they don't photograph well. Getting some good color on the chicken here now. Yeah, it is. I actually normally bring my own plates up to photograph if I cook at their house. But the plate that I did bring up, it's in the dishwasher because I had lunch on it earlier today. Could have washed it by hand, but we'll just use some of the residual heat here, make sure everything is nice, getting some good brown on it. Yeah, we're good to go on that. What's on the plate next to the cutting board? This one right here, guacamole. We just finished making that a little bit ago while the chicken marinated. Plain white plate so you can make the food look fancy. Exactly, Mox. That's what I typically bring up. Depending on what I'm cooking, actually, I'll either use just this. I've got these beautiful ceramic white plates that work great. Actually, one of my favorite things is this one right here. It's just a big bowl, big serving dish, and it's great because I'll do, like if I'm serving something up family style, I'll do, like I did, like the butter chicken that I made the other night. I'll serve up the whole dish in there, and then use that to show the color contrast because it's red. But I also have like 6 different color plates, like just a single plate of like 6 different colors of plates that are just really nice, plain, nice little lip on them, so that they do just enough that I can use depending on what the food color is. So we're just going to plate up 3 little soft tacos here. Flour tortilla street taco today. The 90s Disney plastic kids plates would be fantastic. We're gonna do each of these. Some of the pico out of the fridge. So the pico, we're actually going to use Austin, everything that I do, I learned on my own. So I made elote salad for those of you that just joined us. And so what we're going to do is we're actually just going to put a little bit of this on top. Of 2 of these, and then I'm going to do let's do some pico on the other one. I got an awesome deal on my favorite store brand pico the other day, so a little bit on top there. All right, let's put some more cotija on here. I was in a hurry and the store only had pre-grated cotija the other day, so that's what we're dealing with. Honestly, it made it easier anyway. Alright, so here's all of that. Let's grab a photo here for social media. For those of you that... There. And the 2 street tacos. 2 corn... Or 2 elote street tacos. And the pico de gallo. Okay, so I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way here. And, oh, we need to put cilantro on. Can't forget that. Almost. Biscuit, you joined at, yep, we're almost there. I'm just going to finish this up here. I'm going to move this cutting board and stuff out of the way. Crushers is on a roll tonight. So I'm going to move this out of the way and come back to it later. And then we're going to have a seat here in just a minute. And then we have this bad boy that we're going to make here. And I'm excited for it. Alright, so this side is not actually designed to be sat on. I'm going to move that up a little bit since I'm going to be sitting here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and munch on these here while we chat. Then we'll get the cookie house, haunted cookie house going. I need to grab a paper towel here. So, real talk. Do you guys prefer the vertical on this side here from my main camera? Or do I go back to trying to fit them all on the smaller layout? Does the vertical work? I'm going to grab a photo of this. I have had cucumbers with tahini. Not a big fan of cucumbers with tahini. I eat a lot of stuff with tahini. In fact, I might have some in my fridge or in my cabinet. Let me check. I like to bring a lot of stuff up to my parents' house in case I eat up here. They don't normally have. I think they took the tahini with them. Because I know I had tahini up here, but let's do a little fresh squeeze of lime juice on here. Yeah, how are y'all doing tonight? Doing all right? You have a good Halloween? Ah. That chicken turned out really, really good. If you get a chance, really easy to make, really flavorful, especially after just, it was in there for what, 20, 30 minutes while we made the guacamole and chit-chatted for a minute. Of course, Biscuit. Just hung out with your folks, passed out candy, and ate some salmon. Ooh. Should I do a salmon cooking stream soon? That was actually one of the first ones that I did, was a salmon cooking stream. Actually, it's steelhead, but very, very similar. It's trout, but it has a very similar taste and works with all the same flavors. One of these days we can do a fishing stream, maybe next spring. That'd be fun. I do a 4th of July stream every year. Well, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. But got absolutely blitzed yesterday. I'm pretty sure you ended up in the stream. Yes, you did, Mox. I was there. I, however, did not know you were absolutely blitzed. Mel's not here because she's covering up the lights. That are just ditching like normal. Wow. Wow, Crushers. Oh, I was going to post a photo in Mel's. Into the food category. Eat the last taco, one bite. I don't have a mouth big enough to do that. I can do it in 2, but even then I don't really want to. It eats tacos. And takes its time with it. So good. The chicken is super tender. The only one that would be able to be here quick enough is probably Hot Wheels. But that's because I know him IRL. Honestly, I just eat the elote salad by itself. It's so good. You know, people have become suspect of him when he goes trick-or-treating. He's too tall. Not much, but too tall. Okay, we're gonna put this plate away. Hold my pants up because they wanted to fall off. And I can't afford to give y'all a show with that. Lily's out trick-or-treating. You know what? Good for her. I'm gonna bring my chips over so that I can eat my guacamole. I don't like to put it on tacos. I like to just eat it. All right, fingers crossed that it's not broken. It doesn't appear to be. Oh, there is something in there. Piping bag. Dip the cookies in the guac. No, thank you. Okay. Alright, don't make it too awkward, precious. Alright, so this is the frosting. What do we got here? Prepare icing. What am I going to put this on? What should I put it on? Can't really put it on a plate. See if I've got any paper plates. Do it on a sheet tray and then I'll transfer it later. Maybe a thing of wax paper underneath of it. We use wax paper for it. Okay, so first step we got to do here. It's perfect. You guys can't see me reading it, but it's just far enough out of view, but it's also not. So this is really actually kind of a cool layout because it indexes everything, so I don't have to worry. It's got this like linking set up, so I'm not trying to fight this stupid thing while it's falling over, and I'm trying to add more icing. Prepare icing and decorator bag. I have to cut? Son of a biscuit. Okay. Knead icing pouch well before using. Be careful not to squeeze hard enough to pop it open. Cut approximately a ½ inch off of tip of decorator bag. Lily, did you bring me any candy? You just missed the chicken street tacos. We've already made guacamole, which I'm eating right now. I made elote salad the other day and put that on top of the tacos. Lily had to be home by 10. Alright, I'm going to cut the ½ inch off here. It's probably too much. Good job. Oh. Oh, that's not going to work. I still have this cough. It's really driving me nuts. I did not. We are at 3 weeks as of today. I'm jealous that you have candy and I don't. Okay, so that'll have to work. That'll be close enough. Time to knead the frosting in here. Oof. Oof. Shots fired. Shots have been fired. Just cut some holes in a sheet. What? I have to allow 10 to 15 minutes for it to cure on all the sides before I can start the roof assembly? Yeah, this cough is driving me absolutely up the wall. It's part of why, like, one of the only reasons why it took me so long. No, architecture is not a thing for me. So there's one of the roof panels. So I had a really bad sinus infection for far too long. I lost corner somewhere. Awesome. That's what I like to hear, is that the music is good. So yeah, it was a really bad sinus infection that then shifted to my down into my chest. It's just been unfortunate. That's funny. It tells me to have the piping bag, but then it tells me not to use the piping bag. I'd prefer not to. Okay, so what's my first step? Okay, so I need to do these panels. So these are going to index in here. Oh, nice. They don't fit. Okay, so we're going to go this way. So we're going to do okay. So that's one of them. Where's my... All right, so now that I've got those two on, I need to do this side. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting frosting all over. Yeah, the photos definitely made it look a lot bigger than this. As far as painting it, no. So I think this is going to go on here. So I like the concept of having the shapes on, or the indexing on it, but it just, I don't think it works. Because when it bakes, it changes shape. Then this goes on this side. What's up, Lily? You need to move. That's the only logical answer to that. At least they waited until November. I didn't feel like waiting 15 minutes for this to finish. But there might be a reason for it. That's on. I don't get why people don't care about Thanksgiving. It drives me up the wall. We barely are getting through Thanksgiving, or through Halloween. And people are already focused on Christmas. I'll probably do a gingerbread house stream. I did it a couple of years ago with some friends of mine. It was kind of fun. Bleach the beard. No, thank you. Let me check. It's on Monster Cat. It's called Forgotten Realms by Dynamic Illusion. I should figure out how to set that up. I used to have it for Monster Cat, but that actually worked out better than I thought it would. No, finishing the dishes after we're done. So now we can don't get crushes excited. You want to eat it? It's funny, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this after I'm done.
What happens when life breaks down? God himself puts his arms around you. Welcome home.
Better eat it. I can probably arrange that. All right. So we have it assembled. There's still a ton of frosting left. Tell her I say hello. I'm sorry she's working. Yeah, I was supposed to, but I didn't want to. So now we're just going to kind of let that go for now until I can get somehow all of this moved into this piping bag. Doesn't pass inspection. Doesn't need to. We're going no contingencies, and it's a flip. I'm sure I'll get a DM from her later. Hi, Uniki. Enjoy your work, if you can even hear me. It's assembled, but now it's time to decorate it. I could never be a cake decorator, but This song is 1,000 Flares by Data Rebel. A little path out in front of the house here. Oh, well, apparently I'm running low on frosting. So soon we'll have to add the candy. Feels like a 5-year-old did this, but that's okay. Sprinkle some of the leftover chicken. Y'all, that's all I got left. And I've got a little path at the front door. Biscuit had too much Halloween candy? Yeah, I'm aware. Frosting's not bad. Sorry, y'all, about rocks barking over here. Okay. Now, we have the little candies. It's time to do some decorating. I love this little dog. It's almost 8:30. Trick-or-treating should be done. All the ones that are out now are the 14, 15, 16-year-olds. Oh, it's not wet enough anymore. So now all the candies are just falling. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And being totally honest. It is a chocolate cookie. I'm not going to shoot up a house. I'm not going to shoot the cookie house. I will, however, probably eat part of it. Yeah, you better do your Duolingo. Duolingo's going to come after you if you don't. Alright, Austin. I will post photos in mine, and I'll post it in Mel's, since a lot of y'all are from Mel's Discord, when we're all done with it. But exclamation Discord if you guys want to join my Discord. I am going to try and start trying to revive it a little bit. Might start doing some sub-movie nights for subscribers here again soon. I want to get more active on the Discord server though. Hopefully that Discord invite still works. It's been a while since I've updated it. These I will actually eat because I love candy corn. Excellent. Gotta work quick so this doesn't harden too quick. Yeah, I totally get it. Appreciate y'all even being in there. Do some bats here. Put a bone out here in the front yard. Somehow the dog lost his bone up on the... I'm gonna make these like cobblestones along the path. Yes. Gotta build for the very small kings and queens. I don't know where Wheels is. Oh. You're calling Wheels a short king. Gotcha. We did kind of a cobblestone pattern there along the front. Some more decoration through here. Y'all, it looks like a 5-year-old did it, but that's okay. There y'all go. Probably because I haven't really talked about it, Crushers. Those are what I thought they were, and they're tasty. I just never really talked about it. I am just posting these in Discord for those who want to see it. So that's in that is in Mel's Discord, and I'm going to post it in mine as well. In the foodies. I haven't posted in there in a while. Actually, literally, I think 3 years. Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to rebuild the Discord and hopefully kind of move things along. But anyway, y'all, that was fun. I definitely needed that. Being cooped up in my apartment for the last 3+ weeks has been rough. Thank you to everybody that reached out, everybody that messaged, that I chatted with during that time. I appreciate you guys, so thank you very much. I added another car to my Fast and the Furious collection. So we've got Suki's S2000, totally unrelated to anything you've seen here. I'm excited because it's Oh, Crush is just that I've been sick the last 3 weeks, and I was saying thank you for everybody who's been supportive. Um, I think I have. I still have to get like 4 cars from the first 2 or 3 movies, and then I will have all of the main cars. I still need to get Dom's RX-7, Mia's Integra. I need to get um, the crap. I need to get the Jetta. I need to get the S2000, and I need to get the Ford Lightning from the first movie. So I need to get all those still. But my TV stand in my bedroom has become a collecting point for all of those cars. The first 3 movies were like, oh, I need to get the 350Z from Tokyo Drift. DK's 350Z. Actually, I'm going to order that right now because I think it's on sale. And I think I've got like $200 in credit. Ooh, Johnny's S2000 went down. Jesse's Jetta is still up in price. DK's 350Z. Is on sale. Buy it now. Alright, Mox. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I'm going to wrap things up here. I need to clean up, obviously, from dinner. Probably going to eat another taco because I'm really hungry. I still have some of my guacamole I can eat, and I've got my elote salad. Lily, you might appreciate this, since I think you missed it earlier, my elote salad. So good. So good. Unfortunately, I was stuck with flour tonight. I went to 2 stores and got fed up because A, there were a ton of people out, and B, the first 2 stores I went to were all sold out of corn tortillas. So I'm using street flour tortillas. I'm going to let the house finish curing. But I had a lot of fun making that with y'all tonight. It definitely was a much needed night. And yeah, just looking for... So did we come to the conclusion that the vertical video over here and then the 2 horizontal is the way to go? Is that where we're at in agreement? Because I'm kind of liking this layout, but I need the feedback from y'all. Yeah, so the design on this is so that I can both work at the stove and still be in the big frame here, in the vertical frame here. It'll be really different when I move back to my apartment and I'm not house sitting. But I am planning on keeping the vertical video back at my place. There will be none of that, Biscuit and Crushers. Sorry. Y'all are just trying to get me banned. Well, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that everybody's still liking the music. I think tomorrow night, Lily. Yeah, we're going to start off November right. We got to raise money somehow. All right, y'all. We are going to go. I think Janine is streaming right now. So I think we're going to head over to hers. Yeah, she's playing League of Legends. So let's go over and say hello to Promise 9K. Her name is Janine. She is one of my very good friends. She is playing League of Legends right now. It should crushers. I've been taken on multiple occasions on mine, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna change over here to the ending scene. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And I look forward to another stream very, very soon. But until next time, y'all, thank you so much and have an awesome and relaxing rest of your night. Bye.